there is a creature alive today who has survived millions of years of evolution without change, without passion, and without logic. It lives to kill. A mindless eating machine. It will attack and devour anything. It is as if God created the devil and gave him
other disciplines of our industry, which is creative, media, and marketing. And somewhere in between is where the solutions lie. It was very difficult to put the constellation of speakers and panelists we have today. In fact, we have imported a few speakers from Singapore who are a little bit ahead of the curve for us to share and give us more insights about where this is heading. And even I am looking forward to today. I have much to learn, being a publisher and a content person myself. So I hope that all of you also will enjoy the same and have a pleasant day. Thank you.
Understanding the marketing activities and investments of our competitors is also important. The rows at the top represent the various groups of marketing KPIs, from leading KPIs to lagging KPIs. So leading KPIs, for example, are social and web analytics KPIs, and lagging KPIs will be your customer acquisitions, customer leads, and financial KPIs. A wise data analyst, from my experience, who focus on business frameworks, will design a data and analytics solution that has such a 360 view of marketing. For example, in the form of an integrated data mart with all these diverse data sources, which powers a loop room command center for adaptive marketing. Analytics can also be applied on a more focused manner and hence become more actionable.
Just to demonstrate that, this actually looks simple, but in reality it's not. A lot of effort has to be put in so that we can get the best out of it. And I think more importantly, these conversations allow us to be conscious of what is actually important to grow the business of our clients. So as I said, it's not easy. It needs a lot of hard work and commitment. And in many cases, we have to put aside our differences, our egos, etc., so that we can collaborate and get the desired results.
So imagine, right, this idea where when you sit down on this chair, you instantly get transported to like anywhere in the world 100 years ago. Then you can do like this video, right? Got like VR room and then like projection mapping, and all that damn cool. Huh?
What are we talking?
Okay.
I understand how the instruction is. I understand that. Yeah.
So we're targeting families, right? So what about this? Okay, fine. What about this other idea, right? So it's about families, right? This teakwood chair can last very, very long. So that means, right, it can last for generations. So imagine it brings back memories. When you sit down on it, it feels like, oh my God, it's like sitting on my grandpa's lap last time. Like, oh, nice warm feeling, nice music. Oh, I can see the view because that much time.
So can we use this to optimize the campaign? Can we use this to optimize the creative business question? And that's exactly what we did. Let me give you 3 examples, right? One of our clients had a crisis, Malaysia Airlines, and after the crisis, we could not have been seen as selling an airline ticket, right? So what do we do? At the same time, we have to look at increasing the conversion. So the one thing which we deployed was that we understand what kind of routes that they search for, when they search for, and what is that they want to do, whether they are dropped off, at what level have they dropped off. So we came up with custom creative addressing those specific stages. So if somebody is dropped off after filling a personal details, the creative which they will see is very different from somebody who is dropped off after just searching for a specific route, right? Because we have that much more information.
So it comes back to the levels of technology, the amount of adoption, the use and the evolution of data. Some of this has been spoken about earlier today. Business processes and control rules dictate how much of programmatic will actually happen in each market. That's reality. And more importantly, data currently, there's a lot of historical siloed information, which are legacy systems. Some of them can be tackled, and I'll have an example in a minute. So why programmatic? The first, data sets are evolving, they're much larger, they're getting representative, and it's a cumulative space. Coupled with automation, it allows for quick, efficient, actionable activity within each company. And in terms of the future, as data gets bigger, we've got to be ready. I'll talk about some of these in a minute. The challenge is legacy measurement again. We talk about people meter ratings. A lot of advertising is still spent on television, and some of those metrics are still based on past currencies. That needs to evolve.
But with that competition also comes opportunities for us. And this is also what we want to discuss with you.
Yeah, so I'm sure you've heard what Lars has mentioned. Over the last 20 years, we have been enjoying very good growth from voice and data services. But that landscape is changing really fast, right? So we see our voice and data revenue is basically stagnating over a period of time. And what we need to do is not to stand still. So that's the reason why at DG, we felt the importance of accelerating our digitization of core agenda. So that was the first thing when we started off early this year. The primary objective here is, of course, we want to position ourselves to be the customer's favorite partner in the digital life. So we want to be part of the equation. We want to be part of the ecosystem. So how do we see this as step number one in our digital transformation?